is time for our Business Equity and Opportunity weekly focus on a certain industry. In this case, drag racing, the sport's premier event. The National Hot Rod Association's U.S. Nationals return to Indianapolis, bringing lots of speed, lots of noise, lots of racers named Salinas. Yes, the latest proof that racing runs in families.
This is Business, Equity, and Opportunities. Industry Focus.
Mike Salinas runs Scrappers Racing out of Brownsburg, Indiana.
We were the kids back in the 60s, picking up scrap metal and driving around in those little pickup trucks, picking up scrap metal and doing that type of work. But I just had a bigger vision of you start there, but doesn't mean you have to stay there. And we have this thing that in our family that we're on the move. So we've been moving ever since, and we still can't stop today, to be honest with you. We're always looking to expand, grow different areas, different industries too, so just keep on moving. In the 60s, my parents used to let my uncle babysit me, and then he took me over to Fremont drag strip because he was a surfing and drag racing. So his 58 Ford with all of his friends and myself, they gave him $4 to babysit me for gas. So he had enough gas to go to Santa Cruz, which is not too far from the track, probably 25 miles. And so he would hang out with the surfers there and the drag racers, and I wandered off, and Don Perdome, I was looking at his little snakes that he had. So he used to put little cobras and snakes in front of his pit. And so he, as a little kid, he picked me up and sat me in his car, and that's kind of ruined me for everything. Yeah, so basically what we equated to, my father taught us always basically everything is money. So if you figure out how to look at everything as a business, and we were little kids, we were working at 8, 9 years old, and so we would see all the stuff that people were throwing away, and we said, you know what, we could take that, turn it into scrap and make some money out of it and help feed the family, and that's basically where it all started. And to be honest with you, it basically never ended the way we did this. We just kept on moving and growing, and we would never forget where you came from, but you never look back. You look forward. God put eyes in front of your head so you can see where you're going, not where you came from. As we get older, we learn a lot about what's important, and the girls are helping run the businesses now. So we've done this all together. When people walk up to me and say, well, you built something great, they never take into consideration that my daughters were in playpens, and then they were working the window, and then my wife was there. So it wasn't only me, it was all of us as a group, a collaborative group. And as long as you think like that and still stay like that, it'll be good. In one form or fashion, they're all running part of the businesses. And it's a nice thing to watch them grow and watch them buy homes and be successful and be great, productive citizens. You have to know your audience, and that's your children. You have to know that you can work with them. And I'm probably not the easiest person to work with. I'm very demanding, and I expect the bar is set pretty high. And when they're set out in the real world, the bar is going to be even higher, because I love them and I try to take care of them and show them the right way, what's coming their way. But the other side of it is, as they're working in all these businesses, they've watched families that work for us for several years. We've helped put their kids through college. We've helped them do all kinds of different great things, so we can continue to grow and grow and grow. You're only as strong as the people that work with you, and they don't work for us, they work with us. So and you make them feel a part of the company, and we all do well together. We grow, they grow. And that's how our model. It's actually crazy. I never did team sports, but there's a lot of good people out at the races, and you've learned, you meet some really great people, and it's a great place. It's just like you go to a volleyball tournament, or you want to do one of these things, or baseball, but we travel around the country. The difference is, and the funny part is, these guys that work all together, they really help each other behind the scenes where the general public can't see. We get help from, Robert Height, John Forrest, they helped me when we were first starting. We had some really good things. They didn't know me, and we're still working together. Everybody here, they're not individual teams. Out at the track now, when I got a race, Brittany or Austin or any of these people at that line, we're not friends anymore. you know, you take care of the community. Everywhere you go, we've met great people all around the country, and you give back, because if you don't give back, it's no use of doing it, to be honest with you.
Industry Focus is made possible by Circulus Digital Media.
If you'd like to learn more about Scrappers Racing, the link is at beoshow.com. Scan the QR code that's on your screen. Feel free to share any segment that you see on our show with friends or business partners through Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, email. We make it simple with the buttons that are below on our website. When we return, our success story takes flight. Stay with us.
Every business is unique, and every business has a target audience. Circulus Digital Media can help you connect and grow your customer base with turnkey digital solutions that are nimble to reach a customer base that spans the globe. Pinpoint a specific audience down to the smallest details. No matter the size of your business, put Circulus Digital Media to work for you and get results.